Hi, in this video, we'll be covering how you can create attribution reports inside Factors. So to create an attribution report, you can visit the Attribution tab in the Analyze section. Once you click on this, you'll be getting a screen like this where you would have three options: users, HubSpot deals, and Salesforce opportunity. In this video, we'll be covering users. So we'll go ahead and click this. The next thing you need to do is add a conversion goal, which is essentially the reason you're building the attribution report. So, what conversion are you building this report for? So, it could be any website URL or website session, or it could be any one of your, let's say, CRM events or custom events that you would want the report for. So, for example, let's say we want this attribution report for schedule a demo form. Once you select this, the next thing you need to do is select the touch points. So this can be anything from campaign, source, ad group, keyword, or channel. This is basically the level at which you would want your attribution report. So let's go ahead with the campaign example for now. And then you can select your ads platform as well. So by default, this should be checked off. If you also want to see Google, Facebook, and LinkedIn as part of your ads platform names in this report, you can go ahead and select this so you would know what platform your campaign belongs to. And you can also see custom dimensions if required, which will be covered in another video. Once you've selected this, you need to select the attribution model. So in Factors, you can select from 7 to 8 different attribution models. You can go beyond first touch and last touch and look at some multi-touch models like linear, U-shaped, and time decay. You can also compare with another attribution model in the same report. So you can compare linear shape versus U-shaped, for instance. And the next thing you need to do is add a look back window. So today in Factors, you can go back 90 days in time to attribute user touch points a user may have had on the website, for example. Once that is done, you can also add a linked event within this attribution report. So if you want to know from these demo form submissions how many MQLs or SQLs have resulted, you can simply add that event as well over here. So maybe you can use your CRM properties to configure this event, or you can use a custom event that you may have already configured in Factors. Once that is done, you can just run this analysis for the time duration that you want. So you have different options available over here. We already have a report ready, and this report is similar to what we just showed you, where we are comparing first touch versus last touch, and we have a 30-day look back window. So the view that we'll be getting would be something like this, where we have the campaigns on the left hand side, the impressions, clicks, spends, and CTR. So this is the default ads data that we are pulling from the ads platforms we have integrated. You can also add more metrics as required over here. And we then stitch it with the website data and your CRM data in case you add that as the conversion goal. Right now, this is for scheduler demo form. That means how much or how many of these spends have resulted in demo form submission. So we have the number is 375, and then the cost per conversion as well, which is 17.3 in this case, right? So this report is going to give you a campaign level performance of demo form submissions, comparing first touch versus last touch in the same view, and the cost per conversion as well, depending on the model that you're seeing here. So that's the attribution report. You can change the type of view, so you can convert this into a scatter plot, for example. And in some other videos, we'll also be covering how you can actually attribute pipeline and revenue to your campaigns and keywords. So for that, you will be selecting either of HubSpot deals or Salesforce opportunity. But for this video, we'll restrict it to users. Thank you. Hope that was helpful.